It was a rainy Friday evening when I decided to surprise my wife, Alina, by coming home early from a work trip. We had been married for 4 years, and while things hadn't been perfect lately, I still believed we were strong enough to survive anything. I picked up her favorite flowers on the way, hoping a small gesture might bring us closer again. But nothing could have prepared me for what I was about to walk into. As I entered the house, I noticed something strange. Her car was parked in the driveway, but the front door was unlocked. A faint thudding sound came from upstairs. I called out her name. No answer. My heart started beating faster, a strange feeling of dread creeping over me. I climbed the stairs slowly, the sound becoming louder with each step. It wasn't music. It wasn't the TV. It was voices, laughter, moans. I reached the bedroom door, which was slightly open. I pushed it gently and froze. There she was, my wife, in our bed, with two men. I stood there unable to move, as if my brain had shut down. The room was filled with sweat, movement, and betrayal. One of the men saw me and jumped up, grabbing for his clothes. My wife screamed, wrapping herself in a sheet, her eyes wide with horror. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I simply turned and walked out. The silence was louder than any scream. My hands were trembling, but my mind was already in motion. I didn't want revenge. I wanted a clean break. And I wanted to make sure they all remembered what they had done. That night, I booked a hotel and stayed away. I needed time to think, to plan. The next morning, I returned, not with anger, but with a camera. I took photos of the bed, the scattered clothes, even the wine glasses by the nightstand. I checked the home's security footage too, and there it was, the two men entering the house while I was away. Evidence, cold, clear, undeniable. I contacted a lawyer the same day. I filed for divorce within 48 hours, submitting the evidence alongside the papers. Infidelity laws in our state worked in my favor. My wife tried to contact me, but I ignored every call, every message. I wasn't going to give her the satisfaction of my pain. She didn't deserve to see it. She had thrown everything away. For what? A thrill? One of the men, I later found out, was a co-worker of hers, married with two kids. His wife left him the moment the truth came out. The other man, some gym trainer she'd been seeing on and off. Both of their lives imploded, just like the lie they were part of. My silence had set a fire louder than any confrontation ever could. A few weeks later, she sent me a handwritten letter. It was full of apologies, explanations, excuses. I was lonely. I didn't think you loved me anymore, she wrote. But it was too late. I didn't even finish reading it. I burned it in the fireplace and watched the flames erase her words. Just like I was erasing her from my life. I rebuilt everything. I moved into a new apartment, started therapy, and reconnected with friends I had lost touch with during my marriage. Slowly, I found myself again. The version of me that smiled, that laughed, that dreamed. The betrayal had scarred me, but it hadn't broken me. And now, whenever someone asks me why I'm so calm, so careful, so private, I simply say, because once I walked into my own bedroom and found hell waiting for me. But I didn't burn with it. I walked out, and I never looked back.